Hello and welcome to Opinions Plus. There's been a lot of, or a few clips on YouTube about I guess you call it the stupidity of men, people. I can't just use the term men because it's not inclusive enough, which there's pros and cons to all this, whether or not you want to be specific and say men and women and, everybody else, and it becomes problematic. But I understand where the idea comes from. And that feeds into an aspect of what I'm going to say in this clip. We feed into these things. We give weight, we give value, we give it some type of influence over us that we incorporate ourselves within a what? An idea, a tribe, a group. And here's the thing, a party, a label, Republican, conservative, liberal, Democrat, progressive. We label ourselves. It is wrong to do that. I said it in one of the first clips I ever made. George Washington said it straight up. Stay away from parties. Not just the New Year's Eve party, but these parties that we have where people belong to it and adhere to the tenets of it and support it just because they want to get something out of it. Whether it's the fact that they're part of something. And I think this concept of social stupidity is intertwined in this because it can cascade over to other things such as religion, such as any organization, such as nationalism. The label becomes the thing, the I don't know, the club, the party, the companionship, the declaration, the Constitution. It becomes the thing, not the right and the wrong, not the good. There's much good in all people. There's always good in people. Even bad people are good to some degree, but their bad, their negative aspects override the good qualities. And what do you have? What do you have then? You have an enemy. You have the antithesis of what you want in your family, your community. Hope and love and joy and peace and tranquility and going to work and whistling a happy tune. You know, of course, these are all, nebulous ideas, but it's what we want. We want to be basically happy, content, going to do the jobs, raising our kids, coming home. We know the necessities, but these party influences take over for the ruination of everybody because they are not in themselves good. It is what people make of these parties that are good. The term Republican with Abraham Lincoln is not the same party that Lincoln started in any shape or form. You can say it's spelled the same way, but it is certainly not what Lincoln would have espoused. And yet, there it is. It's tagged with a quote unquote conservative label. And most people, I would bet, don't even know what that means. What is conservatism? To save. We aren't saving a bloody thing. Just look at it. Just look at what we're doing. And that's my point. My point is we need to look at things. We need to critically think about everything we do, not just the fact that we joined a party and we can wear a bloody shirt or a hat. Oh yeah, the hat, is a big deal. You wear the hat. I wear my Marine Corps baseball cap all the time. Why? Well, because it's the same idea. It's part of something. I am part of something. I did something. I was a Marine and still am a Marine. But it doesn't overwhelm my concept of what good and bad is. War is insane, and I participated in war. How can I do that? How can I support the fact that war is insane? It's insane. There's no good in it. The only positive thing about war, if you are, whatever side you're on, that you've overcome an enemy. That enemy either taking over your home, your family, whatever it is, or you're the one attacking. The Mongols attacking, the Eurasian plains and taking over this whole thing just because some Genghis Khan guy wanted to do it. Not because the individual soldier, he wanted to be with his family. Yeah, sure, there's all aspects of, carrying the gun and having the power or the arrow at that time. But it isn't the whole thing, and you know it. You want to be with your family and just live a good life. You don't want to die at 18. My gosh, what's the matter with us? Get away from this party, this tag, this label, and go to the good. Go to the good. Thanks for listening. And also, on top of that, keep hope alive. There's always hope. There's always hope. Even at the darkest hour. Even before you're only going to get killed. There's always hope. That reminds me of Dostoevsky's little situation where he was before a firing squad. He was going to die. I don't know if he had hope in his heart, but something came and his sentence was commuted. And he went to Siberia. Well, maybe he should have died, right? But we wouldn't have had the Dostoevsky, the novelist, the thinker, the philosopher that we had if he did. What happened in his heart, only he could have said. But hope alive, go to the good. That's what we have to do. You know what good is? Go to it. And it isn't just bombing Iran, for crying out loud. That isn't good. And the Ayatollah supporting terrorism across the world, that isn't good. We all need to go to the good, but be prepared to defend ourselves. Yes, and sadly, that's the way it works. Be prepared, like the Boy Scouts. Help the old lady cross the street, but be prepared to repel a robber. Be prepared. Go to the good. Keep hope alive. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.